First of all, very welcome, Dhwanish, for giving the time to the aspirants. And I just want to share the journey of Dhwanish, and then Dhwanish will, tell everything about his own journey. So, I've known Dhwanish from last 2 years, since 2024, and he has been a very good student. Okay, the good student, I mean to say that student who follows the process, who is regular, who is consistent, who makes sense, use logic in his preparation, and very relentless in his effort. So his journey is a journey which a lot of you, down the line, I would expect that you should learn from this journey and follow it. T to T. That means if you just follow, yes, everybody's journey is different. You need to learn things from your own journey. I mean, from others' journey you can learn, but you have to follow your own journey. Okay. So, Dhwanish, thanks for giving the time to the students. Now I'll hand over to you and share everything that you have in mind, and then the PPT part you can take care, and then in the end you can take the Q&A. In between, wherever there's need, I'll just interject. Okay? Yeah.
Right. 100%, sir. Like always, you're very, very generous with your introductions and very kind towards me, sir. So thank you so much for the warm introduction and the warm welcome. I thank everybody who's a part of this session today. Thank you so much for joining in, and I hope through this session I can add some value to your preparation. The purpose of this session, I think before going to the purpose of the session, probably I'll just introduce myself a bit. So my name is Dhwanish. I've secured All India rank 108 in this year's Civil Services examination. This was my third attempt and second interview, and finally, by God's grace and the blessings of everybody around me, I've been able to find success in this examination by securing rank All India 108. I hope to join Indian Foreign Services, and my optional was economics. I formally started preparation for this examination in 2023 and gave my first full-fledged attempt in 2024. I was lucky enough to reach the interview stage then. And then in 2025, I appeared for this examination again and secured this rank. Beyond this, I've worked for a couple of years as well in the corporate sector. I've worked in the consultancy domain, in startups, and in political consulting as well. So I have a bit of experience on that side as well. I've done my graduation from Hindu College, Delhi University. I graduated in mathematics, BSc Mathematics, and I completed it in 2021. So yes, that has kind of been my journey so far. And I hope to interact with you all through this session and probably add, as I said, probably add some value to your preparation as well. So the purpose of this session today, I think when me and Pramod Sir, when we were brainstorming also, we were trying to come up with things where what kind of things we could discuss with the aspirants and how I can come in and deliver some value to your preparation. So that there we had a fair bit of discussion and a fair bit of brainstorming as well. And because I've been through this rut, and as Sir said, I've been through this journey, so I kind of understand the ins and outs of it, the intricacies of it, and I kind of have an idea ki kis tarah ke challenges most of the aspirants face and what all mistakes we often commit. Although I am selected now, but well, I very much resonate with being called an aspirant still. So I would say ki I'm still an aspirant, and I would still like to very much learn from the ecosystem at large. And being in this ecosystem, I've had some learnings, and I would just share those learnings through these sessions with you. And we'll take it from there, and we'll see what kind of expectations work for you as well. What kind of value do you expect me to deliver as well through these sessions. I also request you all to make notes through these sessions. I will not be basically teaching you a particular subject as such. My input would more often than not revolve around strategy and approaching the different stages of the examination. So there probably I'll have more inputs, because I believe I'm not a subject matter expert. The ecosystem has got very good teachers on their own, and I do not think that it is. I mean, I'm well read enough to basically give you subject matter inputs, but I can definitely help you on the strategy aspect of it, key what to do, what not to do, and what kind of things we could avoid, so that we do not commit any blunders. And then there is also not a lot of time cost attached to your preparation as well, because uh, the comment that we usually get through when we are preparing for this examination is that everything under the sun can come under UPSC syllabus, right? So that is what makes the preparation even more challenging, because then you kind of have to understand how to limit your resources, how to approach resources, how to approach the need of the examination uh, in a scientific way. How do you measure your own progress? That is very important. So all of this is contributes to your eventual success. And as I said, effort is always incremental. So the things that I will say today, if you were able to imbibe that and implement 10% of that, then probably I believe it may add some value to your preparation, and eventually you can scale it from there. uh, if you're eyeing for 2027 attempt, then I believe this is a good space for you to be in, because you kind of are in the nascent stages of your preparation. And I was hearing when Sir was leading the conversation, when I was struggling with my technical issues, uh, that what percentage of people or who all are just starting their journey. So a lot of you have just started your journey, so I believe that it's a good space for you to be in. And let's see, we'll work together and probably deliver value to you, so that you're able to structure your preparation well, right? um, so again, I emphasize that you make notes throughout this presentation and throughout the session. And then also, if you have any doubts, just keep jotting them down. We'll take them at the end of the session. The reason that we are doing that is because we want that you go through the entire session and then come up with your doubts, because it may be a possibility that the doubt that you have will be discussed subsequently in the session, right? So we do not want to basically waste time on double efforts. That is the only reason why we've kept it at the end, right? So far so good. Are you guys with me?
And in the
Probably.
chat box, each one of you, just put in the chat box, ready. READY, ready. All of people who are ready. I want everybody to be active. Don't be a passive listener. Everyone, I want everyone to welcome Dhwanish and ready. Write in the chat box, welcome Dhwanish. DHWNISH. Okay.